As news spreads across the caravan, reason to celebrate. 25 migrants from this group of 150 allowed to surrender to Border Patrol seeking asylum in the U.S. Wendy Garcia, with son Oscar fleeing corruption in El Salvador, says it gives us hope. We'll wait here as long as it takes. After a grueling month-long journey, many fear they'll be forced to return to the violence and persecution they fled. But surrendering at the border, they face another wall. Families can be separated, some detained, as the fight for asylum can take years.
It's incredibly challenging to prove your case for asylum, particularly if you are detained and you don't have access to police reports that you may have filed in your country.
Border Patrol agents arrested 11, who they say tried to enter the U.S. illegally. Justice Department officials suspect they were part of the so-called Caravan.
Nobody on either the organizing team or the legal team of this caravan has ever encouraged anyone to cross illegally.
Just on the other side of the border, volunteer Blair Overstreet is opening her home in San Diego.
These are people who we need to welcome in as our neighbors.
Tonight, there are no guarantees. Arriving at the border doesn't mean safe passage. But for these families, there's nowhere else to turn.
With what appears to be a slow trickle underway of migrants now surrendering themselves to Border Patrol's, more than 100 families here are so close yet so far away from the U.S.-Mexico border. Many lawyers fear tonight, despite everything they have been through here, these families will never make it to the other side of the border.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.